We had an older model Skytech remote for our gas logs, so this was totally plug and play for us. Kinda disappointed, I failed to notice in the description that there is no up/down button for the temp settings, so you have to hold the temp button and let it cycle all the way through the numbers between I think it's 45 and 96. Kind of frustrating because we lower the temp at night while we're sleeping. When we bought a house there was a lesser model already installed. We don't know when it was put in but the receiver stopped working with the remote. After troubleshooting we decided it was time for an upgrade and got this one. The extra feature like the timer and temperature settings are proving to be quite delightful. I purchased a similar device from another manufacturer but it didn't work. I returned it and went with this model instead and am very pleased. It took less than 5 minutes to install and it worked instantly. So glad the first one didn't work or I wouldn't have discovered this model. I highly recommend this item and will be purchasing a second one for our other fireplace. I ordered this remote to replace the original Skytech remote that came with a gas stove. It was easy to program to operate the stove. This remote does exactly what it was designed to do, turn the flame on or off. Be certain when ordering this remote that it will actually work with the receiver installed in your gas stove or fireplace. While this remote operates my gas stove it will not operate my gas fireplace as the fireplace has a different model Skytech receiver. Pros: 1. Easy replacement installation from previous simpler Skytech 1001A on/off remote. 2. Uses AAA batteries versus 1001A on 12V remote control battery. 3. Existing 1001A receiver unit works with remote, muting need to replace with new receiver. 4. Temperature LCD and timer features are nice additions. Cons: 1. Wasn't able to add previous 1001A remote via learn mode. Manual implies it can handle up to 3. Note: I didn't spend much time troubleshooting this since I only needed one remote. 2. Was unable to get it to work with Broadlink RM Pro Universal Remote. Suspect it's due to RF frequency incompatibility. RM Pro frequency, 433, 315 MHz Skytech frequency, 303, 875 MHz 3. Comes with complete kit, remote transmitter plus receiver, batteries, faceplate, and the price is worth it but a bit steep for a replacement-only remote transmitter. Had a similar remote for our gas logs and the control box apparently stopped working. This remote with the timer option and control box is first class. Easy to install. Hardest part for me was disassembling the fire logs. Perfect fit installed in seconds. Highly recommend. I love being able to control my fireplace with a remote. Which is probably why I wore out the original remote. This remote from Skytech was a perfect match for the original remote. I would have given it 5 stars, but the package did not include instructions. But I googled Skytech and found instructions on their website. It took less than 5 minutes to press the learn button and the remote button to sync the remote to the control box. Moved into a house with a fireplace but the remote is missing. The receiver was an old type that doesn't have a learn button. Bought this kit which comes with both the receiver and the transmitter, remote. Simply disconnected the old receiver and put this one in. And boom, everything starts to work immediately. How simple is that? It has thermostat mode which turns on/off the fireplace according to desired temperature. Click link in description for more reviews.